Okay, so it's Tuesday evening, so I mean, what better thing to do than to show off API toolkit? So this is the dashboard. I know you've seen this a dozen times. We can filter and whatever, but I actually want to show the log explorer today. So here you can basically filter, but let's just dive in. So you can see the traffic coming in. This is UTC time, but you can see the traffic coming in into this particular service. And let's say I am more interested in this erroring one, so I'll filter by its status code. Let's filter by, so in here you can see, but let's say I want all the ones that are greater than or equal to 304. So we should have the requests that also failed with even higher error rates. For example, we see this 403 requests. Let's expand it in the body. So this is apparently this is why it failed. So let's add it to the summary, so we can at a glance see the body. So a lot of these requests, they don't have that message field. But if we come down, we see the ones that had it. So forbidden resource. So I'm imagining it's because the requests that are 304, they don't usually return this kind of body. Oh yeah, they actually have content. So let's update this query and say let's find the ones that are above 400. Maybe that gives us some more error messages. And run. Oh, actually we don't need this 0.0 if you think you just need it. But anyway, so now we can see a lot of the errors. So you see like PHP is not supported on this machine. Yep. This is, interesting errors on this particular project. Can't get whatever, someone is trying to hit some endpoints that don't exist on the server. So this can be an interesting way of investigating issues, and we can, look in here and see and say, okay, this is the raw URL that was called, and it was a 403. But these 404 ones, this person was trying to call /git/config endpoints. So I can, for example, add this to the summary as well. Or let's even filter out only the ones that were 404 and then search. And then we can see them. So see the endpoints. Now I'm wondering if this only happened with post requests. So I can filter it a little bit more and say, let's say the method is not post. Let's see, was there any requests where the method was get? So these are fairly long. Let's expand this one and see. Yeah, so this method was actually get. So these error messages are getting quite long. So I'm gonna just remove this one. Or let's say we want to filter the requests that don't have this specific error PHP, just so we can see what are the other errors that we're getting. So now we filter that out. You can see errors like argument passed is in passing must be a string, invalid CSRF token, etc. So we even have some patch requests. So let's filter out only the ones that are patch, and then just take a look at what it looks like inside. Patch and filter. So not too many requests to patch, and they were mostly to the /units endpoints, which look like this. So CSRF errors and 5 not found, etc. So I find this quite interesting because another thing that we have here is errors, but this project doesn't have errors. So maybe in another video I show you where errors disappear to. Anyway, this is the log explorer. I am putting in a lot of work into making this query experience more. So right now we have a query programming language. It's a very simple, as you can see, it's a very simple expression language, but I want to make it such that you don't even need to write any language. You can like visually build your query. But this is a lot of JavaScript, and JavaScript is not my favorite language in the world. Sorry, JavaScript users. Hopefully we have that soon. Anyway, let me know what you think about this log exploring. and if you like the idea of being able to search and filter what requests your customers are actually making. Okay, see ya.